So you might be thinking you want to live in a van, but you're also wondering how much it's going to cost. Well, there's probably a couple of things that you need to know first. This van was $40,000, not to mention the $25,000 we have in the build. Now, we didn't pay for the van entirely up front, but we did think that this was worth mentioning. Another thing to keep in mind is that we're based in the United States, so all of these prices will be in USD.
If you're new here, we're Ben and Jelaine. If you're an aspiring van lifer or traveler, be sure to subscribe now so you don't miss anything.
If you're actively pursuing this lifestyle, you probably have an estimated budget in mind like we did. Be sure to stick around until the end of the video to find out what our budget was and how far we are actually off from the total.
For the last 9 months, we've been living in our van full time. However, we've been traveling for the last 3 months and have taken an average of our actual expenses to give a more accurate representation of what it costs on a monthly basis.
To keep everything as clear as possible, we've broken everything down into 10 categories.
First category is camping. Unfortunately, we had to pay for some campsites because dispersed camping wasn't available in the area. It was actually more cost effective to pay the $20 or $30 a night instead of driving to a free camp spot. The total for this category on a monthly basis is $90.27.
Category 2 is food and groceries. Obviously, everyone has to eat, and you probably already know what you spend on a monthly basis. For us, it was $1,161.79, and a lot of that we did do some eating out because on travel days, we tend not to cook. We just grab something to go and hit the road and eat it en route.
The third category is actually our most expensive category, and I bet you can't guess what it is. It's gas. With today's prices, they're outrageous. We all know it. The total cost was $1,242.49. And keep in mind, this is traveling full time. So you could cut your costs by staying in areas a lot longer and not traveling as much.
Category number 4 is health insurance. Every month we spend $201.38.
Category number 5 is miscellaneous. This is the catch-all category. It includes like our Netflix subscriptions, all trails, entertainment, a haircut, laundry, and parking and tolls. This came out to a total of $83.47.
Next up is our cell phone bill. This includes cell phone payments, monthly payments, which we have the unlimited data plan, and also a hotspot, which we use quite often to upload our YouTube videos. The total for this category is $243.49.
Category number 7 is supplies. This came out to a total of $134.29. This includes stuff we had to purchase for the van after we left. Like when we had to fix our shower, we had to buy a caulk and caulk gun. And we also had to buy bear spray, which is super expensive. And you have to have it when you're in grizzly country.
Next up, we have van insurance, and this actually covers the van and the van build, which is great. The grand total for that is $60.19, and we feel like it is worth every single penny.
Category number 9 is our van payment. Now, you may or may not have this depending whether you finance your van or not, but our monthly payment is $606.73. This category is an expense you have to have regardless, whether it's in rent or mortgage. You have to have somewhere to sleep at night. So this is kind of, I don't know what is this? So this is a necessity either way you look at it.
Last but not least is vehicle maintenance, and this includes oil changes, tire rotations, new wiper blades, all of the things. We have a grand total of $89.70. Our estimated budget back in 2020 was $3,590. And keep in mind, we didn't account for gas prices being as high as they were because at the time, I think they were around $2 a gallon. And as we all know, when gas prices go up, so does everything else.
The average monthly total for us was $3,913.80. Fortunately, we were only $300 over budget, and considering today's economy, that's not that bad. And this is what we spent, so keep in mind that you can always do it for cheaper or even more expensive, just depending on your lifestyle. We wanted to be transparent and give you an idea of what it actually costs to travel full-time. That way you can budget accordingly.
Keep in mind, this budget is for 2 people, so some of the categories can be divided in half. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments and we'd be glad to answer those for you. If you're curious about the cost breakdown of our van bill, be sure you click into this video for more information. We're Ben and Jelaine with Nomadic Visuals, and we'll see you next week. Definitely gonna add that.
Yeah, I'm the weird one.